Hello viewers, greetings from Homeland Africa's Hub to you all wherever you are. I'm your host tonight, George W. Bang, and we are right here at the corner of Mr. Opoku Boamah. He is our guest tonight, and we are discussing the tourism industry as far as Africa is concerned. And to the extent the industry of the tourism has helped us as Africans or the African continent. And tonight we are privileged to have with us Mr. Opoku Boamah. Mr. Opoku Boamah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
This is Homeland Africa's Hub,
Okay.
and we say we do the real talk for real people.
Sure.
In fact, as far as Africa is concerned, the tourism industry can never be neglected. But when you talk of our development on the African continent, the tourism industry has played more than a fantastic role, I call it. And so it's good, especially at this critical moment of the COVID-19 pandemic. We really run to you and take your sentiment on the tourism industry. And so tonight we want to look at the tourism industry. First of all, one may ask, what is tourism?
All right. Good evening, my brother. You're welcome to Ghana Tourism Authority. Someone will ask, what is tourism? Simple for your viewers and any other person to understand.
Okay.
Tourism is a movement or traveling from your local destination to another destination with a purpose of pleasure or making a business. In other words, you move from one location to another with a certain mindset for pleasure, to enjoy yourself or to do business. This is a simple definition for if like P1, class 1 students or people to understand. A movement from your local residence, your local destination to another destination with a purpose of relaxing or doing a business. That's tourism.
That's really nice, and I believe anyone who is listening to us tonight will briefly get the idea.
Sure.
And so you're telling us that moving from your comfortable location to another place,
Yes.
for pleasure,
or
sort of
for
business. Oh,
Yes.
that's really nice.
Yes.
That's really good. Now, I would want to ask that how has the tourism contributed to the development of Africa? When we want to look at the development of Africa, I believe that the tourism industry has contributed a lot. And so you being the very expert here, I would want to know, can you tell us how the industry has helped Africa?
All right. I don't have the data readily available with
Okay.
me, but tourism, let's put it this way, we have what we call domestic tourism, and then we have outbound, external tourism.
Okay.
In Ghana, for example, people come from all countries, especially the Americans, the Europeans. They come to Ghana a lot.
From all walks of life.
They come to Ghana every year.
That's right.
We have recorded more than 1 million tourists in Ghana.
Wow.
Each tourist spend not less than a week in Ghana. They spend almost $2,000 here in Ghana.
Wow.
So you multiply that one by the number of tourists we receive in Ghana, it's huge.
That's right.
We've also domestically, people go to attraction sites
Okay.
as a way of contributing to tourism. When you sum the whole thing up, tourism ranked number 4 in Ghana
Wow.
as income generating venture or industry.
Wow.
Apart from cocoa, gold, it used to be remittances from abroad. Those who are doing remittances from other countries to Ghana. And that tourism surpasses all the other sectors of the economy.
Wow.
Yet the attention is not much on tourism.
Wow.
But when you look at the sector, it's one of the vibrant sector in the whole Africa. So the contribution to the GDP is so much.
Wow. Wow.
So much. Yes.
But stay tuned, and you have to call a brother, and a brother will call a brother, and another brother will call another. because tonight, you are going to hear a lot of things you have never heard before, things that you wouldn't even get time to research on. I think the gentleman is here. I really know him so much, and when it comes to things of this kind, he can take us very in depth. And so just stay tuned and listen to us. We are going to bring you more. Wherever you are listening to us from, you could be checking us on your Facebook Live, Facebook page or wall, Homeland Africa's Hub, or maybe your other social media handles. It could be your Instagram, it could be your YouTube. You subscribe to the channel Homeland Africa's Hub. We're doing the real talk with real people. So, Mr. Boamah, you made mention of you used Ghana as a case study, and if I heard you clearly, you're making us understand that tourism would fall on the 4th position when it comes to the GDP growth of Ghana.
Sure.
That's very great. I would want to know, this journey has not been easy.
Not at all.
What are some of the challenges that you have encountered as an industry?
Quite a number of them.
Okay.
The recent one is this disease, coronavirus 2019. It has so much impact on the sector, so much that as you speak, drinking bars are not operating. They all contribute to the number we are talking about.
Wow.
Tourism encompasses all hotels,
Okay.
all restaurants, all travel and tour, including traditional keeping, what we call chop bars.
Okay.
Chop bars, drinking bars, they are all part of tourism.
Okay.
Or they are all contribution compared together to form the number we are talking about, the amount of revenue government generates.
Okay.
So now that these sectors are not working,
Okay.
don't need a rocket science to tell you that the industry is falling because people are not coming. Now the borders are closed. Even America can't come to Ghana. Likewise, Ghanaians can't move from Kumasi to Cape Coast.
Okay.
So it's affecting the local industry.
Okay.
What it means is that hotels are not filled up now.
Okay.
It used to be 80% occupancy rate. People are sleeping in the hotels. We are getting money. Now it's zero, empty. The hardest hit is the travel and tour sector. People have spent their money into this sector. Their job is to issue tickets to tourists and other people to go back. First, people to travel elsewhere, they can't move because of this virus. So you are looking at the little money you have, they need the small investment you've made, you can't recoup what you have put into it because you don't have means of traveling elsewhere. Not because of it's not your fault.
Sure.
But what can we do? You don't have a control. Until this virus moves away, we still have to find a way of managing what we have, serving what we have. Other than that, we still be preparing with the same problem. So number one problem is this
Pandemic.
Novel pandemic.
Okay.
Number two is resources.
Okay.
Enterprises don't have adequate funding.
Okay.
Bank rates are too high for people to lend from the banks.
Okay.
If you're looking about 25%, 30%, I'm told it's now gone down to 18%. It's still on the higher side.
Okay.
Else, other countries are getting loans for 5%, 2%. Ghana's own is on the higher side. And the earlier government, corporate organization, other institutions come on board and bring this situation down, the better for all the industry. We want to expand, especially our hotels.
Okay.
We want to expand on tourist sites. We want to develop them so that people can have the best of attractions.
Okay.
But we don't have the needed resources to do that. That's where we call on all meaningful Ghanaians and people elsewhere to join the forces, put their hands together and develop those sites. And it has a better future for all of us all.
That's really nice. Wow. Wow. You're watching us live on our Facebook page, Homeland Africa's Hub. We're doing the real talk for real people. On your Instagram, on your YouTube channel, subscribe. On the Facebook, you like and follow, leave your comment, and we do the work together. And but tonight, we have our guest by us, Mr. Opoku Boamah, and we are discussing the tourism industry or the tourism authority. In fact, it's so good and nice having you by us tonight, sir. You are actually explaining so many things that a lot of us have not even critically checked or looked at? Because as you're saying, it's one of the big bone of this economy of Ghana. And that looking at the pandemic, you know, it's so sad.
Sure.
That as you said, if I will quote your word, the very income we get here at this moment we're talking is zero. Because travelers would have to travel from all walks of life. And I know most of the times we see most of them, the whites will be coming, blacks, everybody would have to be coming. Let me link this straight away to the year of return, and that was just last year. I would want to know in which way has the year of return contributed to this very industry, I mean the tourism industry.
The year of return, I want to give the name.
Okay.
It's a boom for Ghana.
Whoa, like
it
seriously?
was a boom for Ghana.
Okay.
The year of return was a boom for Ghana. In that, I was in Accra.
Okay.
Almost all the hotels in Accra were full.
Okay.
Full to capacity.
Wow.
People were returning home. Indeed,
wow.
They were responding to our call.
Wow.
And they brought in a lot of revenue.
Wow.
A lot of resources.
Taxis and trucks were working.
Wow. Truck were working.
Hotels were
working.
You know,
people have visited our local dishes for quite a number of years. They were enjoying our local dishes.
Wow.
A lot of tourists came down.
Wow.
And I'm sure it has. I don't have the figures as I indicated, but millions of revenue were realized for the state.
Wow.
And because of that, government has backed the authority to do yet another one we call Beyond the Return.
Okay.
Because that one was very, very successful.
Okay.
So we want to look at how we can maintain or sustain that momentum. Okay. But unfortunately, this pandemic has crippled the whole thing.
Okay.
This notwithstanding, a steering committee has been inaugurated recently. We want to see how best, even beyond the COVID-19, we can still manage through and see if we can sustain this year of return.
Okay.
So that we can still get a lot of people to come to Ghana.
Wow.
We want to do a lot of things to attract them to the Ghana. Okay. Because we know when they come, revenues are on exponential levels.
Okay. Okay. Wow. You're getting things right, and you are enjoying the show. Because myself, I'm enjoying it here. Mr. Opoku-Boamah is our guest tonight, and he is taking us through the Ghana, or let me say, the tourism authority or the tourism industry, and we are actually learning and studying more today. But sir, if I would want to ask, how can we as Africans, you know, creatively develop or help develop this tourism industry? Because one of the problems I know that is you know impeding progress on the part of the ordinary young Ghanaian is creativity and innovation. And so if I would want to ask, how can we creatively help to push this industry?
It's in two fronts.
Okay.
First of all, let's get this one right.
Okay.
Tourist sites generate a lot of revenue to the state.
Okay.
Most of them are not well developed.
Okay.
So we already have the site. We already have places for people to visit.
That's right.
What's lacking is how to develop these sites.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Tourist Board do not own those sites.
Okay.
It's owned by either the district assembly or local government or the local chiefs.
I see.
Our job is to market those places. Okay. Let me give you an example. If you have a facility or a location called Lake Bosomoke, the lake is managed and owned by both the chief of Abono and Bosomoke District Assembly, Continency.
Okay.
Our job is to market the place.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So I'm marketing a facility for you so that people from elsewhere can come and enjoy that facility. But we don't take revenue from the site.
I see.
Is the revenues are taken by the local chief and the district assembly.
Okay.
So it makes it a bit difficult for us to handle the facility.
I see.
Are you getting the point?
I get it.
Lake Bosomoke is there. We want to promote it, okay,
That's
and get the needed revenue for the state.
Okay.
We don't have that money because we don't own it.
Okay.
It's owned by the local chief,
The community.
the community,
That's right.
where the attraction is.
Okay.
And then the district assembly.
Okay.
I know there's what we call revenue sharing certain agreements,
Okay.
where all the revenues that are accrued are shared by the local community and the district.
I see.
We don't have a penny in that resource.
Oh.
Yet we promote it.
I
So
see.
when a visitor from, say, US goes to that facility, he complains of, for example, washroom.
Okay.
It's indictment on tourist board because we did the promotion.
Oh. I
Unfortunately,
see.
we don't own it. So
That's
we
right.
can also put a unit up there.
No, you can spend on something you're not
You're
getting.
not
something
getting
for.
it.
That's right.
So we are now calling on the government
Okay.
so that we kind of have a link or a share with them.
That's
So
right.
we can have our input.
That's right.
Thank God, only a month ago, a new airline has been developed,
Oh.
the City Instruments,
Okay.
where we are going to license all those sites.
Okay.
So, for example, the Muslim has to get a license to operate as a tourist site.
Okay.
If they don't have our license, they cannot work.
That's right.
So, apart of the requirement for licensing, they need to get it, for example, washroom.
Okay.
That means washroom has to be put there, either
That's
by
right.
the local assembly or the local chief.
That's
We don't
right.
care.
That's right.
What we care is that it meets certain requirements.
That's right.
So that we can market it anywhere in the world
That's right.
based on our classification.
That's right.
So that we know this one is international standard.
Recognized.
Class.
That's right.
So that's the challenge now.
Okay.
Are you getting the point?
I understand.
So creativity is where we want to create something on our own. But unfortunately, God has endowed Ghana with those things already.
That's right.
Kintampo Waterfalls.
Yeah.
All the fashion sites in Ghana, we have them than any other country.
We have the Kintampo Waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
We have the Fiamaboa Main.
Yes, we have Moli National Park.
Moli National Park.
Yes, all those facilities going to be licensed by tourism authority.
Wow.
So
I'm making us mention some of these tourist places because of the benefit of those of us
Yes.
who are listening from
Yes.
outside, and they will know that definitely we have most fantastic places when they
Yes.
come. We
In
can
all,
visit.
it has sprung all over the country.
That's right.
Each region has its own unique culture settings,
That's
own
right.
unique attraction sites.
Yes, sir.
Kumasi here, we have Maisha Palace as
Okay.
a museum
Okay.
where we see the king, and then
That is Otumfuo
Otumfuo
Facility. Wow.
as attraction site.
Okay.
So if we have not seen him before, we have a bit of seeing the king.
Wow. So if, for instance, I live in the Florida, and in the case of Efia Brittany, who is watching us from Florida, Sherry, who is listening from us to us from Virginia, VA, would come here, she would have the opportunity of seeing the king,
Definitely.
the Otumfuo.
Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
I see.
He sits in state every Thursday to settle what we call local courts.
Okay.
To settle disputes among our local people.
Okay.
Traditional courts. So we have a chance of seeing the king.
So when they come, let me ask, how do they see him? Because when you are outside, and even I would say locally, we see the king to be somebody we cannot see at all.
No.
And for instance,
No,
it's been a long time I've seen this king.
It's not true.
So how do I see him?
You go to the palace.
Okay.
It's segmented into two. We have the museum part
Okay.
and then the king's part.
Okay.
The king sits to settle disputes on Thursdays.
Oh, I see.
So if you want to see the king,
Okay.
Thursdays is available.
Oh.
Or we have to wait until 40 days where there's a Kwaside festival.
Okay.
You have a chance of seeing the king.
Right.
But if you want to see the king interacting certain dispute, that will be on Thursday.
Okay.
So that, but now the thing that we could only catch a glimpse of what is happening,
Okay.
but we can't take part in that the deliberations.
Okay.
You see a king setting issues between the local people
Okay.
on Thursday.
That's right.
Okay. When you go to Cape Coast, for example,
Okay.
you have Kakum National Park,
Okay.
one of the biggest park. Somebody has Moli National Park, so big, all the animals are there. Go to anywhere in Ghana is endowed with certain unique.
One of the
attractions.
places I know people have been asking of, especially the Black Americans who are outside the, who have not been into Ghana before, is the Slavery Point back in Elimina, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
this is a place they would want to hear something about.
No problem.
How is it like?
They used to settle all the slave people at Salaga in the northern part of Ghana.
Okay.
Because Salaga slave market.
Okay.
That's where they trading slaves.
I see.
You go and buy slave.
Okay.
Then they drag them on foot from Salaga up north to Cape Coast, Central Region.
How many miles away?
Miles away.
Christ in me.
Miles away. They do on foot, walk down, be in this kind of chain, all the way from Salaga north up to Central Region.
Wow.
They bath, so I say twice. When they get to Asamanso, they take their last bath they moved to Cape Coast Castle, where they are dumped there until their colonial masters from North America or Portugal and
other regions
just come, pick them, send them to what the
So you mean they foot all the way from the northern region of Ghana, Salaga,
up to Cape
to
Coast.
the to the central region?
Yes, Gulf of Guinea.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
Goodness me.
castle is still there today.
And that if our tourists from the outside world would want to see that, they can come there and see for themselves. I like that there's a church at that unit.
Within the castle, there's a church.
There's a church there
Yes.
that they used to worship.
Yes.
And this
At the same time, this place will be there.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Wow. Viewers, you are watching us live on our Facebook wall, Homeland Africa's Hub, and our YouTube channel with the same name, Homeland Africa's Hub. We are bringing to you live the real talk for real people, and we are saying Africa is at heart. It's all about Africa. We are helping awaken the youth to realize the need of adding their quota to the development of the continent Africa. So wherever you are, we are calling on all people. In fact, it's an all-inclusive thing. We are saying he who feels and thinks like a youth is a youth. So irrespective of your age whatsoever, you are being called upon that we all should come together and work collectively and collaboratively towards the development of our continent. Homeland Africa's Hub, Africa is our priority. In fact, tonight our guest on the show is Mr. Opoku Boamah, and he is taking us through the tourism industry, and we are discussing a lot more. You could see that the discussion is now swerving to the, what do we call it, to the slavery movement, and the point where the slaves were guarded, and a lot of things took place. And Mr. Opoku Boamah is taking us through all these processes. In fact, you are enjoying the show tonight, I guess, because myself, I'm enjoying it here. And this show is bringing to you live by the kind courtesy of some single individuals in the person of Sherry, who lives in VA, Virginia, in the United States of America. We have our dear sister, also Afia Depa Brittany. She's also watching us live, and we would also want to say a big thank you to our coordinator of this very project in the person of Mr. Richard Asare Bafo. Is also playing more than a role in bringing together these things to work for us. And then again, Mr. Patrick Osafueji is doing more than great, and our cameraman and the technical guys are doing so well tonight. Obed, Ochibonebo, and Kalusha Odiniho. God bless you guys all. In fact, back to the question, and back to our mission of the day, I would also want to ask that this industry has done so much per what you are saying and what we have realized. I would also want to know that what do you suggest we could do to help develop the tourism industry, as a country, as an individual, or as a person, on the part of the leadership, on the part of the single individual, all that. How can we help develop this industry, sir?
Fantastic question. Number one, yes, sir. We invite all Ghanaians, first of all, to develop interest in tourism.
Okay.
In this way, a child born at, what is the name? My hometown, okay. A child born in Accra, everywhere, you have a passion for tourism.
That's right.
If you involve yourself much in tourism, the chance of dying is on the lower side.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of time enjoying, a lot of time expressing yourself, a lot of time, it's like pleasure,
okay.
Feeling good, traveling, seeing places, relax, stress-free activity.
Okay.
That's one side of it.
Okay.
Number two, the government has to come on board, so that all those undeveloped sites can be developed.
Yeah.
We have a lot of potentials in Ghana.
That's right.
In all areas.
Okay.
One, we need to develop some of our roads to the tourist sites.
Okay.
Poor road network.
Okay.
Access to internet is poor.
Okay.
In those areas. When you move to a bit outside,
okay.
getting connection is difficult. It's a challenge. The government has to come in on that. Yet another challenge, maybe I'm deviating from the question, but I'll come back to it.
No problem.
Is the fact that some of the hotel rates are a bit on the higher side. It has to come down, reduce rates, so that people can patronize some of our hotels. Now back to your question, which is how can we help to develop the site? Well, as you suggest,
Yeah.
yes, I suggest that one, as I indicated, based on the challenge,
That's right.
government should help us develop those attraction sites.
Okay.
Okay, so that people can develop the interest.
Okay.
The Tourist Board has instituted this measure. All secondary school children or students are to form tourist clubs.
Okay.
The idea is that these want to calculate the idea of traveling, having fun, exploring other places into the children's mind.
That's right.
We want to go beyond that into facing them into their curriculum,
That's right.
so that teachers will teach these children about tourism.
Okay.
Now it's on the tertiary level. We have students doing tourism at the universities.
That's right.
Students doing catering and hospitality services in the universities. We want to take it down to JSS, SSS, and even
Basic level.
so that you, your child, and your family can say, this Saturday we're not going out, we're going to travel.
That's right.
Ghana people fancy funeral more than the tourism.
Okay.
They can spend money from Kumasi, travel all the way to Kintampopo for a funeral.
Okay.
The same person cannot move his family from his local residence to another place. It's a challenge.
That's right.
We want to encourage and suggest that all families
Okay.
to take up tourism seriously by moving to other sites with their family,
That's right.
having fun, discover Ghana, know Ghana. People don't know Ghana.
That's right.
Well, you have a lot of potentials here.
That's right.
They only sit at where they are now. They don't want to move to other places until there's a funeral. No.
So it doesn't even help you to learn about
Not
other
at all.
cultures.
They don't
So
know.
this gives you room to get mingle and associate yourself with
They
other
know other
cultures.
culture,
And
know
that will
other
go even
food.
a long way to even help us solve this racism we're talking of.
Exactly.
Because some whites are somewhere, they have not even seen Ghana. And
Not
when
at
we
all.
talk of Ghana or Africa, they think, excuse me to say, Africa is some trash or sort of, I don't want to use
They're
words.
here. Come to Ghana, taste our food,
Wow.
taste our culture,
Wow.
see our clothes.
Wow.
So tell me what we have designated some of the months, we have named it Wear Ghana Month.
Okay,
That month you have to wear things of Ghana.
that's right.
Eat Ghana Month.
Okay.
Where we eat only Ghanaian dishes.
That's right.
Okay? Wear Ghana, eat Ghana, feel Ghana,
Okay.
travel, see Ghana.
Okay.
This is what we are promoting now.
Okay.
We want it to be everywhere in Ghana. Let every household get this message.
Yeah.
That if you want to get the benefit of tourism, want to enjoy,
Yeah.
it's time you start traveling, start moving, start going places, enjoy Ghana.
Wow. Wow. Our guest tonight is Mr. Opoku Boamah, and he is taking us through the tourism industry. And I believe you are learning and studying a lot of things today. In fact, you are enjoying the show, I guess, because I am enjoying the show. You are watching us live on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, Homeland Africa's Hub, on your Instagram or any of the social media handles. But Homeland Africa's Hub, we are bringing to you live the real talk for real people. In fact, Africa is our priority and it's all about Africa. We want to project Africa on high. It's not just for our own sake, but we are fighting for Africa. And we are saying as Homeland Africa's Hub, Africa must rise again. Africa must do it again. It's not all over yet. It's never over until it is over. It is all about Africa. Mr. Opoku Boamah, we have a lot of people who are listening to us from Homeland Africa's Hub. But many are watching and many are learning. I had a communication with a friend from the US recently, Sherry. And Sherry is somebody who is a British, I would say she's an American, black American. She has spent the whole of his lifetime in the US. And Sherry is somebody who has been following Ghana and Africa because it's all about Africa for her. How do you help us talk to people on racism? Racism. I don't want to mention name.
But if I would want to mention few people, just few days ago, George Floyd met his untimely death, and it was more than a tragedy. Excuse me, viewers, I don't want to take you back, but I want you to help us to talk to people. How do we educate the people out there to understand the concept of racism and its effect on us as Africans? Because you bear with me, I know you know more. So talk to our people. Help us understand what is racism. How do we help solve this racism? And that we have to work together as a people.
What we are saying is that, my brothers and sisters, black lives also matter.
That's right.
It's not about the color.
That's right.
What white can do, black can do even better.
Okay.
We want to encourage every single person on this planet.
That's right.
Being black is not a mistake.
That's right.
Being black is not a curse.
Okay.
Being black, what is it? It's also a human being.
That's right.
It matters. We want to encourage all people who have stayed outside Ghana for so long.
That's right.
It's more than 400 years that we went to slavery.
That's right.
Time is up. Come back home.
Okay.
As my minister indicated.
Okay.
Ghana is fertile. Ghana is peaceful. Ghana is welcoming. We want to encourage as many people as possible who want to come back to Ghana, that our doors are open.
Okay.
We have a stable economy, peaceful state. They can enjoy, they can do business, they can also stay here with us.
That's right.
We want to encourage everybody that come home.
That's right.
Food is here. Come and take the food your ancestors used to eat that you have not tasted before. It's so tasty. It's so delicious. Accommodation, you are not staying on rooftop. You are not staying on mountains. You are not staying on trees.
That's right.
Reliable source of power is here.
Okay.
We have water is here. Whatever it takes for you to develop and to grow, to prosper, we have it here. Come and taste our culture. Come and taste our food. You are always welcome home.
That's right.
The president, the minister, and everybody in Ghana wants you to know that we are ready to assist and help you. If you're ready to come to Ghana, just call on us. Come home, we assist you. Come and save. Come and be with us. And don't forget, it's your home.
That's
so
right.
You can always come back.
Home sweet home.
So you are welcome back to Ghana. All of you.
Wow. Our guest tonight is Mr. Opoku Boamah, and you are enjoying the show. He's taking us through the tourism industry of Ghana or Africa, and in fact, you could hear him clearly yourself. In fact, sir, I want to know this. We are almost about, drawing down the curtains, and before then, I want to know. This is Africa. This is Ghana. You have encouraged the outsiders that, hey, you guys, come home, because home sweet home.
Sure.
This is where we started. Let me link you to just about 2-3 days ago. I think the US, the black Americans celebrated what we call the Juneteenth. I think that was the day they were finally free. They were finally liberated. Now, what are you telling them? Because when it happens like that, they get to remember, I think as the song goes, by the rivers of Babylon. How are you telling them? How are you convincing them after, this pandemic to visit Ghana? How do you link that to the Juneteenth? Because that was when they were liberated. And I know if you have been liberated, you got to remember. That is why I referred that to the song of By the Rivers of Babylon.
So many people who have heard this call, we are still call it again.
Okay.
That you've been away for too long,
Okay.
more than 400 years.
Okay.
We still want to tell you to come back home. Remember where you came from.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't go there by yourself.
Okay.
Your parents went there as unquote slave.
Okay.
Now you are no more slave. No, you are royal. We are king and kings of Ghana.
That's right.
We want to encourage you to come back home as a king.
Okay.
Come back home as a queen.
That's right.
The land belongs to you.
Wow.
It's ours and it's yours. Come, let's put our hands together. Let's come all on board and develop Ghana. Because Ghana is all we have.
That's right.
US, we don't have US. We
That's
have Ghana. Come back home and let's lift the image of Ghana high. So that it can also be a place for other people to emulate and want to come enjoy. So we want to call on all people, black, white, whatever. So long as
Everybody
you
is
are
welcome.
Ghanaian, you
Wow.
are welcome to Ghana.
Wow, wow. Let's talk of a bit of investment. How ready is Ghana to accept investment? How are they likely to make it through investment when they come? Because most of them are afraid that if even they should even invest here in Ghana, Africa is not even a place of political instability or something. All the time changing government is not at peace. And how do you convince them?
That one is not true. Ghana is one of the simplest countries in the whole of the world.
I see.
Ghana's ranked third peaceful country in Africa recently. Just recently, third most peaceful country in Africa.
Wow.
We have a successful government all these years.
Okay.
And there hasn't been any significant or any shadow of doubt that Ghana is a peaceful country. We can talk about any other country, but not Ghana.
Wow.
We have all what it takes, all the amenities, social intervention program, everything is here for you to enjoy.
Wow.
Everything for you to here to succeed. The government, the ministers, everybody is seeking the welfare of this country. Your money put in any venture will not go in drain. All resources put in the rightful ventures will yield the needed results for you. We want to call on you to come home and invest. Your money will be safe. There won't be any political intervention anywhere.
Wow.
I can assure you that for tourism, it's thriving every part of Ghana.
Wow.
So you are welcome to Ghana.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much. Before we go, sir, we'll be asking, what advice do you give to the young ones? Because as Homeland Africa, that's our target. We want to get the youth together. We want to bring them together under one umbrella and tell them, hey, look, we have something great in us. We have something to do. It's not just all about the politicians. It's not just about the leadership. You have something in you. The next person have something in him. I have something in me. Let's collectively collect all these things together and see how best we can make progress. So let's talk your advice to the youth before we end the show, sir.
Simple one. Every Ghanaian youth, being a student or graduate, I encourage every single student or single youth in Ghana to engage in a meaningful exercise, meaningful enterprises, not enjoy themselves in any political activity.
That's right.
Because the politicians are seeking the welfare of their own children.
It's true.
What can you do to help yourself and your mother? What can you do to help your own country, your own community? You have the idea, you got the talent, you got the knowledge. It's up to you to put them into meaningful resources, meaningful use, and get the needed revenue, the needed support from government. Government is ready to assist people. Now, this COVID-19, he has launched a fund to help alleviate those who are highly hit. They can source this fund from NBSSI and develop themselves. You can do something meaningful for yourself. Not necessarily following, when the political season, political year, people who follow politicians. I advise you, my brother, look to yourself and advise yourself. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir. I'm George W. Bang, your host tonight, and our guest on the show tonight was Mr. Opoku Boamah, and he helped us so much. He took us through the Ghana tourism industry, and we all believe that the tourism industry is a broad thing. In fact, we couldn't finish it, and so we're hoping to come some other time, some other day, that he will help us again, and that most of the hidden things that you didn't know would be revealed, and that you get your clear understanding on most of the things. In fact, you watch us through your Facebook handle and your YouTube channel. We are asking that you like the page on the social on the Facebook handle, like the page, follow the page, and then leave your comment. And then on your YouTube channel, you subscribe to the channel, and whatever we're doing, you get every update. In fact, Homeland Africa's Hub, we are doing the real talk for real people. We are calling on all people that we should all come together, think together, reason together, work together efficiently and effectively, collectively, collaboratively towards the development and progress of our continent. We say in Homeland Africa's Hub that Africa is at heart, Africa is our priority, and we have no place, there is no place like home. Africa is our home, Ghana is our home, and we are doing everything possible to make it happen, and it's going to work again. In fact, those of our brothers and sisters who are outside the country, we are saying, hey, get back to your roots. Get back to your root wherever you are. The soul will have to come back where it started. Souls should come back to where they started. Africa is a place of peace. Africa is a place of stability, and nothing of any what do I call it? I don't know what to say, but in fact, we actually did all our best tonight, bringing to you live again the show. Many thanks to Richard Asari Bafo, and Solo is also doing well. Obed, God bless you all. Sister Sherry from the Virginia, and the Brittany Efia Adepa is also from the Florida, USA. You guys are all doing well. You help us so much in bringing to you the show tonight. God bless you.